to cam school. Hopefully I can control. Good morning, y'all. It is the start of a new week. I don't know what this week is going to behold. I just know it's going to behold some rest, relaxation, and life. Alright, y'all. So it's 7:15. I have to be at work by 7:30. We didn't realize until this morning that we had no more coffee pods, so we ended up making two different things. He used an espresso, I used the Nescafe, so I made me an iced coffee. Now, to go with this iced coffee and having 14 minutes left to get to work, I have got to find me something for breakfast, because if I don't eat breakfast, my head hurts. It's no telling what they have at work for breakfast. So I'm just gonna run, I guess, right here straight ahead to Burger King and then to work. So I wrapped my hair after straightening it yesterday. Y'all can see what it y'all can see what it did. This is another reason why I don't wrap it, why I don't put a bonnet on it. It just whatever. So eventually I'll have to re-straighten it. But it, you know, whatever. So let me go get me some breakfast, stop talking, and I'll see y'all later. Hey y'all, I just got off and I'm heading home. It's 3:10. I had literally started going up the steps to go out the door to head home, and boom, my stomach just like was hurting. So I said, might as well solve the problem. Anyways, I forgot that I had Cam's student-led conference, well, not student-led conference, but I have his fall conference where I go and talk to the teachers. But you know, with timing, I always have my kids. So I'm gonna go and just have them sit out in the hallway. But at work earlier, I had grabbed 3 apples and then a total of 3 oranges. I'm gonna go home and slice those up, put them in a pot, and I'm gonna turn that pot on tonight and have my house smelling like fall, because I'm just in that mood. Just in that mood. The leaves start to change color, they start to fall on the ground, making leaf piles, bonfires, you name it. So anyways, I'll catch up with y'all in the house. All right, so Charles came home at a good time, literally right as soon as we were about to leave out. So yeah, I didn't have to worry about bringing the kids with me, because otherwise they just would have sat there. So I'm actually heading over to Cam school. Hopefully I can find a parking spot, get this over and done with, go back home and make my dinner and turn my pot on. All right, so I got 2 apples and then basically 2 oranges. I'm just gonna slice the oranges in half again, throw them in the pot, and then of course make some sliced apples and throw those in. All right, so we got our oranges and our apples in here. We're gonna go ahead and add in the stick of cinnamon. I'm just doing 1 because at the end of the day, this is the last one I got. I'm adding in some whole cloves. Once I find my nutmeg, I'll put it in this, but for right now, I'm just putting water in. Putting the top on because, like I said, once the kids get here, I have that conference to go to, and then by the time I come back, it'll be time for me to start getting dinner together. So tonight, I think I'm just gonna do fish sticks and fries as something simple and easy. Other than that, that's it, that's all. Hiding in the back of the cabinet is my freaking nutmeg. So you don't need a lot, you just need a little bit, and it looks really, really good. And even with one cinnamon stick, you'll still be okay. This can be used for like up to a week. Just simply turn the eye on, let it boil, and then when you're done, you know, let it turn off, and it'll still have your house smelling like fall. All right, y'all, so just realized I never updated y'all after Cam's conference because I called and had told my mom about it. But apparently he's being respectful. He's getting his work turned in. He's doing his work. Super proud of him. You know, they were just like, anytime there's a, you know, grade that he doesn't understand, he, you know, tries to see, you know, what he can bring up. But anyways, I am chilling back. I really don't know what I want to eat. I figured this was something to eat because I want something to eat. But anyways, dishes are done. It's Monday for you, and I'm honestly exhausted. Mondays are always exhausting. I was honestly looking for a good old, what do you call it? Like ice cream sandwich or something. And I think tomorrow when I come home, I need to put these containers away, vacuum, and then do the dishes that are over here now, which is like 5 dishes from dinner. And I was supposed to do Cam's hair today, but tomorrow it is. Tomorrow it is. His picture day is over and done with. Sky's picture day is Monday coming back up. So I think that I'm gonna just retouch the front braids and let the back ones be, you know, and go from there. Y'all, this is honestly the best ice cream ever. Fat Boy has good sugar cookie ice cream bars. They also make mint, and then they also do cookies and cream, vanilla ones. I think I have another one in here. I do, and this one is cookies and cream. But as y'all can see, I just dropped 2 out of there. So these are really good too, though. Like I said, Fat Boy ice cream is very thick and creamy for sure. And of course, I told y'all they have really good ice cream. We literally have the mint chocolate chip ones too. They're a really good staple to have, and especially when they're buy 2, get 1 free. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out these chicken drumsticks. We'll have these for dinner tomorrow. At least by tomorrow, they'll be good enough for me to season and let it marinate while I'm going to work. And then I could easily just bake these tomorrow afternoon. Hey y'all, I am just leaving work, and y'all seen the sky. It's supposed to rain today and tomorrow, which is why I took Chuck to work this morning. He was like, I'm not getting caught up in that rain on my bike. I will just catch the bus home later. So I don't know what time exactly it's supposed to start. I just know that it has been cloudy for the last hour. I did pull out some chicken drumsticks last night, and then Chuck put them in the refrigerator for me this morning. I went ahead and olive oiled them babies up, put some Italian seasoning, parsley, seasoned salt, and Kinder's The Blend, salt, pepper, and garlic on them already, because I did not want to, have to do it this afternoon. So the chicken is already done. I have mac and cheese pulled out with it. And then, I don't know, I might have like some veggies or something that I could, heat up in the microwave. I do have like all of those Green Giant ones that I bought for $1. I do need to go to the grocery store, but I'm honestly gonna do a pickup order to pick up tomorrow after work, because yeah, I am living on what I got, okay, until I can get to the grocery store. So anyways, I will check in with you guys in just a little bit, show y'all those chicken drumsticks, and then I need to vacuum and do, I guess, dishes, and kind of go from there. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna show y'all this chicken now that I just vacuumed and cleaned out my lunchbox. Here's the chicken. All right, so this is what it looks like. It looks like some pieces didn't really get seasoned, but you know what? Once it bakes, that won't even be a full problem. And then again, I might just put a little bit more on, or I might use a glove to just kind of mix it up a little bit better. All right, I even turned my fall pot back on just because I want, you know, some good scents in the air as far as the fall summer pot. Now I need to get ready to put this chicken in the refrigerator until I'm actually ready to cook it. So I think I'm gonna turn this on probably around, I'm gonna start to heat the oven up around 4:30, just because I know he won't get in here until closer to 5, and that way it'll give him time to like settle down, and you know, dinner eventually will be ready. So I gotta go walk up to this bus stop in a few. First I need to use the bathroom because I haven't been all afternoon. I was gonna go before I left work, but I was just like, I can wait. So I did start building up my weekly grocery plan, so I need to get back to that. Put that order in to pick up tomorrow. Maybe I could do it literally like, I don't know, I'm not even gonna say right after work, because I just know how it is with trying to get where to all across town to where Charles works at, and then trying to make it back across town. I just ain't, you know, ain't even gonna chance it, because 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna be ready. So I took a big green apple from work today. I was thinking that I could go back through my book of fall stuff that I wanted to do and make some apple oatmeal cookies. I mean, that is if that's what the recipe was. It's calling for rolled oats, and I definitely don't think I have any rolled oats or any type of oatmeal. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that recipe or not, but at least I can say I have it. I do wanna try the fried apple rings, which is why I bought the buttermilk the other day. But I don't know. I don't think anybody else is gonna wanna try it, so I'll just save that apple for tomorrow. And then just put on my grocery pickup that I need rolled oats or whatever. I don't know. Just trying to clean before I have to walk up here. I have this pumpkin spice scent. It's a warm, sweet and spicy linen and room spray. Literally, like, you can just spray on the couch or on things like where you're sitting at. I'm even like spraying it in onto the rug, and this room will start to smell just like the pumpkin pie scent. It's like literally room spray, so you can just spray it anywhere that way. And then all I have to do is just lock it back and it won't spray, and I can put it back right there. All right, so I also just threw dinner in. It's 5 o'clock. It'll take about 35, 40 minutes to an hour to bake that chicken. So I'm gonna wait till closer towards like 5:40 to even put that macaroni and cheese on. But I forgot that we got these Trader Joe's sugar cookie pumpkin cookies. So ready to bake, makes 12 cookies. So that's good enough for everybody to, you know, have 3 in here. So I'll put these in the freezer in the meantime, just so I don't forget about them. And then while I'm in here, I'm looking for some type of veggies to go with that chicken. Honestly, I could do rice, but I'm already doing the mac and cheese. So I don't know. I honestly, you know, the kids probably won't. But I was thinking of doing this to go with the chicken. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. This takes only 20 minutes, and I have to put it on 450. So I might push the time up when it gets a little closer. That way we can, you know, have this on the side. So I'm gonna do that. And then, like I said, I'm gonna put these cookies in here and go from there. So this little demon, K-pop demon, she got Wolverine of the Week, which means that she was doing what she needed to be doing. And so she earned it last month, in the month of September. So I have to go and do bagels with her on Thursday. I did it for Cam too, so he got it one time, which I'm glad that she at least is getting it one time this year before they convert the upper elementary school, and they're bringing 5th grade back into the elementary schools, and then 6th grade is going over to the middle school. So Cam's going off to high school next August. She'll be going into 6th grade, so she'll officially be in a middle school next August. Right now, she's just in an upper elementary school. So I'm gonna go do that. It's just where you get bagels, coffee, juice, whatever. And you just get to celebrate, you know, whatever. So I'm gonna go in late to work. I just put that in. And yeah, I mean, I'm subbing for her next Wednesday all day because she's going to a field trip with her son. So, you know, anything that my kids do this year, I'm definitely gonna take full advantage of, the same way she's taking full advantage of it. And I deserve a break too. All right, so here's what my apple butter turned out like. I'm actually putting it in my magic bullet to blend it up. I literally was just telling my coworker, like, hey, bring all my containers back. I know I'll be feeding you good and everything, but like, bring the containers back, because if you don't, I can't send any, you know, thing else to you. So I had said that I would bring in some apple butter. Of course, I'm not going to eat it all. I just at least want 1 jar's worth, and then the rest of the jars I want to at least, you know, give to them. So, you know, like I said, I bought those apples Friday. I made the apple butter. Putting it in the blender just kind of like breaks everything up, and that's what I needed. But I also like put it on for 4 hours one day, and then I did 2 hours the next day, so that, you know, it can be made well, like, you know, once, whatever. So sorry, I was reading a message. So yeah,
definitely not.
all right, good morning, y'all. I'm currently having some of the apple butter on a piece of toast, and I do have the apple cider on my bag. I did bring me a cup to make me my own iced coffee at work eventually when I, you know, feel like it, probably closer towards 9. But I got a thing of apple cider, and I got my water. I really need to start drinking more water. I try my best at work, but I'm so busy tied up with the kids that it is just impossible to. So I want to at least try to fill my water bottle up twice at work during the day. Hopefully I can. Anyways, it rained last night, and then like it's kind of, you know, just like dry out here this morning, but it's dark, and it's supposed to rain again in a little bit, so I don't know. But anyways, today for lunch, I bought 2 strawberry and jelly Uncrustables, and honestly can't remember what else I bought for lunch, because, yeah. And I bought the apple butter for my coworkers, told them to bring their own containers. They can have the, you know, have some of the apple butter, whatever. But yeah, 7:09, I'm heading to work. Breakfast 8, something to drink. Didn't have coffee this morning, so I'm just trying something new, no coffee. And I have a Kroger pickup later to do for this week into next week. So what I'm gonna do this week into next week is simply some more Philly chicken. But I think what I'm gonna do is put it in the egg rolls because I already have the egg roll wrappers. And then I am doing spaghetti. I'm doing the 1-pan skillet meal. And then I'm also going to do, oh my goodness, it was something else. A pizza, I think. Maybe have to, I don't know. My thing is at home, so I'll have to share my meal plan with you guys later. All right, y'all, I'm off of work. Today wasn't too bad, but it was just like, God bless. I'm actually heading into Food Lion because, like I said, it's a 2-minute drive from work, and I might as well get gas, go in Food Lion and get what I need to get. I'm really thinking of grabbing probably the green peppers and an onion to do this chicken Philly and egg rolls. And I think probably just grab a thing of grease. I don't know how much I have, but that's what I'm gonna do because I don't want to wait until our pickup order later to try and get, you know, dinner put together. So might as well start it now. All right, y'all, so finally, goodness gracious, I'm finally in the house, and pulled my earring out. All right, so I'm finally in the house, and I was gonna show you guys exactly what I got. So I spent $50 on all of these items that you guys see here. So I got 3 packs of the cube steak. This one was $5.34. This one was $4.53. And then I also was able to get this one for $3.13. I also picked up some vegetable oil, and then I also got a super moist cake mix, some of the Swiss cheese, picked up some gum, and then I got the taco kit like I did the other week, $3, where it includes the sauce, the tortillas, and the seasoning mix. I like that. I got some mild cheddar cheese. We got the shredded lettuce. I picked these up for the kids, strawberry and blue raspberry, just for, you know, having a really good week and a couple, you know, in school. And then I got 2 of the taco seasonings because I forgot that one comes with it, but I'm not using it. And then I got the beef ramen, as well as white onion, 2 green peppers. Now, this is the bad boy that cost me $8.49. This is ridiculous. I've never paid more than $5 for a roll of ground beef, and I never will again. And then last but not least, I got 2 tomatoes. So that's what I got today for $50. So that's for dinner tonight, ramen for another day, and then the cube steak for another day, as well as just some cooking grease for the materials basically that I have for the chicken Phillies. But anyways, let me get settled in here, kind of get stuff going, and I'll catch up with you guys soon. All right, y'all, so dinner was really good. I thought that it wouldn't be enough meat, but it was. I think I had like just literally enough left over to do one more taco if Cam wanted one. Sky only ate one. Charles normally does a bowl because he doesn't like soft tacos. I'm heading to Kroger right now to go and pick up my order. But since the CVS is down at the bottom, like right across the street of the hill that I have to come down, I'm running in there to get some laundry detergent because I want to be able to wash clothes today. That way all the clothes can get put away by tomorrow, as my mom is coming up here Friday. So I don't have this Friday off, but I do have next Friday off, the 17th, where I get to work from home. But I won't be working from home. I will be doing everything I need to do in the room. And then going from there. Now, so yeah, I'll see y'all at CVS.
Seems like I can't get away from you. Working hard for made for two, I guess.
You better tell her you love me. Let no one above it say my name, say my name.
As long as you're true, leader. All that motion, heavy shit that's going on. It ain't me, it's not my fault, me. Stay back, eyes for she knows to do.
Don't let it go too far. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All right, so I got ramen, yellow onions, fries, American cheese, Swiss cheese, apple juice, orange soda, grape soda, 2 green peppers, grapes, large thing of eggs, flour, tortillas, some old-fashioned oats, and then I got one of the coconut pineapple ice drinks, the chunky tomato, garlic, and onion ragu sauce, one of the banquet sausage and gravy deep dishes, and then tuna fish kit for lunch. Got some more K-Pods, thank God, and got the Kinders. This is a chilling glaze, or a grilling glaze and marinade. So this is kind of what was on those fries that I got from Walmart. I ended up getting some sweet peas and some corn. And then I got ketchup, Texas toast, 2 boxes of cake mix. So classic white, classic yellow, and like I said, fruit snacks. And then I ended up getting regular bread, artisanal bread, and hamburger bread. And that was it for this haul. So I'm gonna have Sky make the pumpkin donuts for my kiddos. They were really upset that I didn't have enough apple butter to share with them, which was really cute because, you know, you just don't expect kids to really care for that type of stuff. So I told them maybe over the weekend I would make some to bring for them Monday, but